Hi, so today we're going to take a quick look at some real life examples of why dilations are important and how we can use those in something that we might see on a frequent basis. So if you've ever traveled, you know that the map that you're looking at is not the real life size of the distance that you are covering. You wouldn't be able to see that real life distance size in one look because the distance that you're covering is larger than something that you could see with your eyes. So say you're making a trip and it's a 30-minute trip, maybe 30 miles. You're not going to be able to see that 30 miles and the turns that you're going to take within something that you can hold in your hands. So our maps, whether they be a handheld version or an electronic version, are going to be a dilation scaled down by whatever scale factor it may be into something that's manageable to be seen by your eyes, held in your hand, fit on the screen of your GPS, whatever it may be. If you look at the picture of the United States up here, you can see that that picture is shrunk considerably so that you can see it on the screen. I couldn't fit a picture of the United States on a screen for you to see in the real size. That would just be huge. Thousands of miles are covered between the east and the west coast, and you just physically couldn't see that without me shrinking it down for your viewing. So if you notice, you can look at this picture of the United States, and let's zoom in on that just a little bit, and you can see that I can see all the states in this picture. If I were to draw the roads in here, they would be fairly small. I wouldn't be able to see anything but major highways, and if I were planning a cross-country trip, I could probably see some major landmarks, but nothing too specific in any of the states. If you notice, Pennsylvania is highlighted there in orange. That's the state that you're in, and it's kind of small on this overall map, just based on the size. Everything is in perfect scale from the original down to this smaller size, but Pennsylvania is not that big. So what I might want to do is, if I'm planning something in just Pennsylvania, instead of looking at this map that has the entire United States scaled down, and Pennsylvania being that small speck, I might want to look at a map of just Pennsylvania. So if I look at that map of just Pennsylvania, notice that it's bigger. The state itself, blown up there, I can see that it's a larger picture, and I can see more details if I were to have the roads and cities and states pulled in, just like when you zoom in on a map. So that's the difference there with the dilation. It's going to change the size, and you might have something that is, let's see here, a full picture, and if you look at that, you can see how much it's zoomed right in, but it's not zoomed in on any specific state. And I might want to say, okay, so that's quite a small scale factor image of Pennsylvania there, and I need something a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna actually enlarge just the state of Pennsylvania, and I can see that that's a bigger picture, and it's gonna give me more detail. So with your dilation, you can do those different scale options. You can scale down the United States considerably. There you go, check it out. The whole United States fits right there on your screen, or you can look at something here with the state of Pennsylvania, which is larger than the whole United States fitting there, but it's still smaller than the actual state is overall. So our dilations change the size, they don't change the shape, they don't change the orientation or anything like that. They're simply going to change the size, and it's important that that size is changed within scale to the original. So if I were to blow up this state of Pennsylvania into a much larger area, I could see that it would fit perfectly into the actual state.